Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I wanted to do a little bit of a showcase about my teapot and at the same time a little bit of tutorial on how you guys can design or decorate your Inazuma themed teapot. So as you guys know, in patch 2.2, they have just released an update regarding our teapot, which basically allows us to have access to the Inazuma themed teapot together with Inazuma Mansion as well as furnitures. So in this video, I'll just go through quickly in terms of what are the furnitures that I actually crafted and how you guys can design or beautify your mansion. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So one of the newest update that is actually available in patch 2.2 are these samurai furnitures that you can actually interact with, which is very cool. And it's I believe this is the first time that we are actually having a furniture or furniture in our teapot that we can or we are able to interact with. At the same time, some of these panels that are actually very pretty, and they actually have lights on them as well, so they look very pretty and they look very Japanese style kind of furnitures. So these are just some of the new furnitures that we have available. I actually crafted a lot of these furnitures because I find them very cool, and at the same time they are very stylish as well. Some of the new furnitures that are actually available in patch 2.2, especially in Inazuma Teapot, are actually these samurai furnitures that you are actually able to interact with, as well as the panels that you can see behind, which are actually very pretty because they do have lights on them as well, if you guys can see here. And at the same time, these samurais that you can see on the side, so they actually look very pretty, and at the same time they're very cool. And I believe this is the first time that we're actually having a furniture that you're able to interact with. So as you guys can see here, there's a touch button that you can click, and so when you actually click it, it will have a very short interaction, which is actually very cool as well. So these are just some of the coolest furnitures that are available. And then at the same time, of course, you have these tea set, especially these tea table that you can see here, the black and white. Some of these furnitures are still the ones from the previous teapot, if you guys remember. And at the same time, the flowers that you're able to see here, the flower vase, that are actually very cool and they look very minimalist. So another thing are these shelves right here. Unfortunately, we do not have a bookshelf teapot or kind of like furnitures in Inazuma, but I believe it will be coming in the next patches. But so far, these are just the shelves that they have available right now, which is basically all those small furnitures or ornaments that are inside the shelves. So yep, and another thing are these small tables right here. I don't know if you guys can actually see it very clearly. They look like they are chairs, but they are actually tables, which means that you cannot sit on them, but you are able to put some ornaments on them. So let's check out other rooms so you guys can have a tour. At the same time, you can see the furnitures. So in this room is basically all the bookshelves. I just piled them, or not really, like just put them right next to the wall to kind of like fill the gaps, and also to make the room less empty. And a little bit of Inazuma table here, and the chairs are from the previous one. Some tea set there, and at the same time some ornaments. So that's pretty much it for this room. Very simple. The next room is actually a room for Ayaka, because I find that Ayaka's outfit actually matches with some of the furnitures that we have in the game, such as this table right here, and at the same time this particular kimono that is also craftable, which I just find it very cool in matching with Ayaka's outfit, as well as the bed right here, which is I believe it's made for Ayaka basically, and these cute what I call this wardrobe right here. And so I just crafted a bunch of them and put them in one room, and yeah, it looks decent, it looks nice, and so you guys can copy the idea as well. So let's get into the next room. So the next room is basically a, I don't know if you can call it a pantry or a kitchen or what. It's basically right here. I have a dining table with some, some teas, as well as some ornaments. Um, and right here I have some shelves with some ornaments within them. It's basically together with it already. Um, and I use some of the furnitures from the old teapot, which is this kind of things. And I love this countertop. Actually, it's very different from the ones that we used to have in the previous teapot. This one, it's very stylish, and at the same time you're able to do a lot with it, actually, without taking too much space. So the walls, I put some paintings on them as well, and I use a lot of these mats to put them on the floor for my table, so that there's like a mattress or a mat that people can walk onto. So let's go upstairs to check out some other furnitures that I've crafted. Oh, by the way, there's actually a small space here. I don't know why it is, available here, but I figured why not just make it like a, a stock room, something like that, where you can put all your artifacts or some documents. So I just piled up some of these shelves here, and a little bit of notice board there, some furnitures, as well as ornaments. So yeah, let's go upstairs. So upstairs, there's actually a corridor here that is surprisingly, it covers their own load. So if you guys remember, when we were still using, or when we were still new in the teapot, we always have to worry about the load system or the loading system in every area that we put furnitures on. So in the Inazuma teapot, there's actually a corridor. So if you can see, the location is corridor, and it actually has their own load to it. So it covers the wall around the corridor, and at the same time this small space right here. So if you guys can see, the load that I have is still green, is because I only have very limited furnitures around it. So you can actually design, you can actually design it, put some furnitures in it, or put your pets here. I believe this would be a good spot for you to actually put majority of your pets if you guys want to make your teapot your pets haven as well. So you guys are free to do so. So I just put another this interactable samurai guy here with some paintings on the wall, and also some ornaments such as these. And let's go into my other room. So this is where you can see that I'm still having that Mondstadt roots in me, because I actually made this room a sort of like an office, and at the same time a library, where you can actually see all the Mondstadt theme bookshelves, the tables. Everything here is basically Mondstadt. I didn't put any Inazuma furnitures in here because I wanted to have like a Mondstadt vibe to it. So you can actually see, yeah, it looks very Mondstadt-y kind of vibe. So yeah, let's go to the final room. So this is the final room of the teapot. So basically here I made basically a lot of tea tables where people can actually sit and maybe watch some performance, like a Xingyan performance or something, so people can actually see. And basically I made the room divided into two, because I believe the room itself is designed to be two separate rooms. So I just crafted these panels right here, And then because I am so obsessed with the samurai guy, I actually crafted a lot of them. So I believe this is like my third one or fourth one. So I also crafted a lot of these, samurai swords right here. Also, some of these kimono because they look cool. So this is more of like for group of people, while this space is for like one-on-one kind of setting. I am no longer able to put additional ornaments because the load of the teapot or this room specifically is already full because of I put a lot of furnitures in it, so I'm quite limited already. Not unless I try to remove some of these panels and maybe put some ornaments in here. So yeah, I hope you guys had an idea in terms of my teapot, how I designed it, what is kind of like the inspiration behind, as well as my thought process in terms of designing it, just so you guys can have an idea. You can copy it at the same time, you can get inspiration from it, and you can craft the same furnitures actually, and put them whenever or wherever you want. And yeah, just to kind of like design and beautify your teapot. I personally like to invite my friends to join me in my realm, just so they can chill, hang out, have a chat. I recently met a few people from Malaysia. Recently, they visited my teapot, and basically we're just chatting and stuff like that. So it's also a good place for you to meet some new friends and not only keep on grinding and getting that perfect artifact. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys want some more tips or guides, you guys feel free to put your comments down below. I'll be sure to reply to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I might be creating a part 3 of this video to kind of like showcase the whole teapot, which includes the outside as well, and together with the other islands that are available. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. If you are new to my channel, please click like and subscribe. And by the way, I would like to thank each and every one of you for the 100 subscribers that we had recently. It means really big to me. It means a lot. And at the same time, I'm not really doing this content creation as a job because I have a decent job. I don't really have to worry about making extra money or anything like that. I'm just basically doing this to share contents to the community, because I believe we have such a big community, and it's kind of like sharing my experience, and also sharing a little bit of guides and tips to some of you guys who might need it. So yeah, thank you so much guys for the 100 subscribers. I'll be sure to upload more videos like this, if not guides, if not teapot, at least anything that I think would be beneficial for some of y'all. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.